Hello, everyone, and welcome. Before we dive deep into the incredible wisdom of Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now, I just want to take a few moments to set the stage. Think of this as a brief publisher's note, a little introduction to a book that has truly changed millions of lives and continues to light the way to inner peace for so many. You know, in our fast-paced world, many of us feel this constant hum of anxiety, right? We're often pulled towards past regrets, or we're relentlessly chasing some idea of future happiness. There's this deep, often unacknowledged yearning inside us for something more immediate, something real, something truly fulfilling. We want peace, we want presence, but how do we find it amidst all this chaos? Well, this is exactly where the power of now steps in. It's not just a book. It's genuinely a gateway to profound liberation. It's a response to that very yearning we all feel. Now, who is Eckhart Tolle? He's the author, and he himself experienced this radical inner transformation, a profound shift in consciousness that directly led to the incredible insights captured in this very book. He's speaking from a place of direct, lived experience, not just intellectual theory. And what's amazing is that his message is timeless. It really transcends specific religions or philosophies. It's not about dogma at all. It's about universal truths that resonate with the deepest part of who we are. That's why it's become this modern spiritual classic, speaking directly to the core of human suffering and pointing us towards a way out. Since it was first published, The Power of Now has become a global phenomenon, guiding countless individuals to a more peaceful, present, and joyful existence. So, what can you expect from it? At its heart, The Power of Now reveals that true peace and happiness aren't found by constantly seeking something external. Instead, they're discovered by simply uncovering the boundless presence that lies within each and every moment. Throughout this video, you'll really get to explore some key ideas. You'll discover how that relentless voice in our heads, the one we often mistake for who we are, can actually be the source of so much of our distress. We'll also delve into the concept of the pain body and how those old, unresolved emotional wounds from our past can keep us trapped. But most importantly, you'll be guided to truly understand and experience the profound power of the present moment, because that's the only place where true life unfolds, where genuine joy resides, and where fear genuinely dissolves. This book isn't about escaping reality. It's about fully embracing it moment by moment. It's truly a practical guide, not just a philosophy. It offers not only deep wisdom, but also clear, actionable insights and practices you can use to bring greater presence, peace, and joy into your everyday life, even if your schedule is super demanding. Alright, with that introduction, let's now dive fully into the heart of Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. We'll journey through its most transformative teachings step by step, making its profound wisdom accessible for all of us with busy lives. Part 1. Setting the Foundation and The Mind's Dilemma 0 to 15 minutes. Let's start by looking at something we all experience, the unquiet mind. Eckhart Tolle begins by revealing how our minds, though incredibly powerful, often become the source of our suffering. He talks about this incessant mental chatter, the voice in our head that never seems to stop. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Be aware of the silent watcher. What Tolle is saying here is profound. He's explaining that this voice in the head, that endless stream of thoughts, judgments, worries, and criticisms, is what many of us mistakenly believe is who we are, but it's often an automatic, repetitive loop, driven by unconscious patterns. Think of it like a radio constantly playing in the background, subtly dictating your mood, your reactions, and even your perception of reality. This is why so many of us feel restless, stressed, or constantly searching for something external to complete us. He then introduces the critical concept of the ego. Now, he's not talking about arrogance here. He's referring to the false self, created by our identification with these thought forms, with our roles, our possessions, and our constant need for external validation. It's the sense of I that is built on our past and constantly striving for a future, never truly content with the present moment. This egoic identification, he reveals, is the primary source of human suffering, of our deep sense of disconnection, and our inability to truly find lasting peace. Next, Tolle introduces another crucial concept, the pain body. The pain body is an accumulation of old emotional pain. It is an energy field in your being, a quasi-autonomous entity that wants to survive, just like every other entity. So, what is this pain body? It's an energetic entity, an accumulation of old, unresolved emotional pain from our past, both our individual past and even collective human pain. This isn't just simple sadness. It's deep-seated resentment, anger, fear, and sorrow that we carry within us. And here's the kicker. The pain body feeds on negative thoughts and emotions. It will literally wake up and seek more pain to perpetuate its existence, pulling us into cycles of unhappiness, conflict, and drama. Have you ever felt a sudden surge of irritation or sadness that seems to come out of nowhere? That's often the pain body at work, seeking to confirm its existence, keeping us stuck in old patterns. Part 2, the gateway to liberation, the present moment. Now, after identifying the problem, Tolle introduces the solution, the profound discovery, the power of now. This is the absolute core of his teaching. All that is ever real is the present moment. The past has no power over the present moment. The future is an illusion. You are forever free to be in the now. What he's saying is incredibly simple, yet revolutionary. The past is gone. It's just a memory. The future hasn't arrived. It's merely a projection, an imagination. Life, true life, only ever happens now. Yet, our minds constantly drag us away from this living reality. When Tolle speaks of the power of now, he's talking about the conscious awareness of this moment, fully without the mind's incessant interference. It's about stepping out of time into the timeless present. He then elaborates on ending psychological time. He makes a clear distinction between clock time and psychological time. Clock time is practical. It's for scheduling appointments, planning your day, it's functional. Psychological time, however, is when our mind is constantly preoccupied with the past, dwelling on regrets, guilt, old stories, or consumed by the future, endless worry, anxious anticipation, obsessive planning. This is where most of our suffering resides. The profound liberation comes when we learn to use clock time for practicalities, but primarily live in the awareness of the present, free from the heavy burden of psychological time. So, how do we access this presence? Tolle guides us on the distinction between consciousness versus thinking. The voice in your head is not who you are. You are the awareness that is listening to the voice. This is key. You are not the voice in your head. You are the one listening to it. This awareness, this stillness that lies behind the thoughts, is your true self, your essence. If your mind is the stormy ocean surface, your consciousness is the deep, calm ocean floor. Tolle gives us incredibly simple, yet powerful practical presence practices to access this. Let's try one right now. Take a moment to just feel your breath. Don't try to change it, just observe it. Or try to feel the subtle energy in your hands and feet. Just bring your awareness there for a moment. You can also simply notice the sounds around you, without labeling them or judging them. Just hear them. These small acts of presence pull us out of the mind's grip and anchor us firmly in the now. And finally, in this section, we explore the path of acceptance, surrender. This word surrender is often misunderstood. Surrender means to accept what is. It means to drop your inner resistance to the present moment. Surrender isn't about giving up or becoming passive. No, it's a powerful act of accepting the present moment exactly as it is, without any inner resistance. It means saying a profound yes to what is in this moment rather than fighting it. When you resist what's happening, you create suffering. When you surrender, you actually dissolve the pain body's fuel. It's acknowledging, okay, this is what's happening right now, and then deciding your response from a place of presence, not unconscious reaction. Think about it. If you're stuck in traffic, resistance causes frustration and anger, but surrender means accepting the traffic and perhaps using that moment to simply be present. Maybe noticing your breath or the feeling of your hands on the wheel. Part 3. Integration, transformation, and conclusion. Now, how do we integrate this profound wisdom into our everyday, often very busy lives? Tolle shows us how to start living the present moment. Daily application. Your outer purpose is to get to where you are going or to achieve this or that. But your inner purpose is to be fully present and aligned with the being dimension as you are going. Every single activity, whether it's washing dishes, walking your dog, truly listening to someone, or even just waiting in line, becomes an opportunity for presence. It's about doing one thing at a time fully with conscious attention. When you're truly present with another person, for example, your relationships deepen profoundly. You're not thinking about what you're going to say next. You're simply listening, fully present to them. And this presence is also the gateway to true creativity, to intuition, and to an authentic joy that isn't dependent on external circumstances. Of course, this is a journey, and there will be addressing challenges and the deeper transformation. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Be aware of the silent watcher. The mind will inevitably pull you back into past or future. That's natural. The practice isn't about never being distracted, but about noticing when you are, and gently, patiently returning to the present moment over and over again. This continuous practice, this consistent returning to the now, leads to a profound transformation. It gradually shifts you from a state of unconscious reaction to conscious awareness, from being controlled by your mind to becoming its master. So, to recap the essence of the power of now, its core message is beautifully simple. True peace, joy, and freedom are not found by seeking them out there, in some future event or past memory. They are found by simply and fully inhabiting this present moment, where life truly unfolds, where everything real exists. I invite you, in your busy life, to just carve out a few moments each day. Practice feeling your breath, sensing your inner body. Notice your thoughts without judgment. The true power isn't just in understanding these words intellectually, but in living them. May you discover the profound stillness, the boundless joy, and the true liberation that awaits you, always in the eternal now. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I encourage you to share your own insights and experiences with presence in the comments below. Take care. Videos like this can truly change your life. If you're someone who values peace, presence, and deep understanding, then don't miss out. Give this video a like. Subscribe to our channel for more mindful, life-changing content every week, all in one place. Your transformation can begin right now, in this present moment.